You built serious wealth over decades. That took discipline. Most people never achieve. But let me ask you something. If something happened to you tomorrow, could your family answer these questions? I'm going to give you 5 categories of questions that show whether your family is prepared or vulnerable. And if you recognize 3 or more gaps, you're one crisis away from a disaster. Now, number 1, access questions. Where are the passwords to your financial accounts? Who has access to your safe deposit box? Where are the original estate documents? Now, not copies, but the originals. How do we log into these accounts to pay the bills if you can't do it? Now, I can't tell you how many times I watch families discover, unfortunately, after the fact, that mom kept everything on a laptop with a password that no one knew. Let's look at number sign 2, authority questions. Who's the successor trustee, God forbid, if something happens to you? Who makes medical decisions if you can't? Which attorney do we call first? Estate, tax, elder law? If there's a disagreement between heirs, who has the final say? Now, of course, these aren't hypothetical. When there's confusion about who decides what, families fight, and lawyers get paid by the hour while this fight drags on and on. Sign number 3, timing questions. How long until your life insurance pays out? Can we access the trust right away? Or is there a waiting period? What bills need to be paid in the first 30 days? When do required distributions from your IRA start? And who handles that? Most people think everything happens instantly. I hate to say it doesn't. Life insurance can take 30 to 60 days, possibly even longer, if there's a question. Probate can take months. Meanwhile, the mortgages still do. Sign number 4, what about money question? How much of the estate is cash versus tied up in real estate or retirement accounts? Are there debts or liens that we don't know about? What's the tax bill going to be on inherited IRAs? Should we sell the house right away? Or can we afford to wait a bit? Your kids think they're inheriting $2 million. But if $1.5 million is in retirement accounts with a 30% tax bill and $400,000 is tied up in a house that needs repairs before we can sell it, the reality is very different from what they expect. Now, the last one, conflict questions. What happens if one heir disagrees with the plan? Are there family members who might contest the will? What if the executor and the heirs have different ideas? Who decides whether to sell the assets or hold them? I've seen siblings who were close their entire lives stop speaking because no one made decision-making clear before crisis forced the question. Now, here's what this actually means. If you just read those questions and realize your kids couldn't answer most of them, you don't have an estate planning problem. You have a communication problem. And communication gaps destroy wealth faster than taxes ever will. Estate documents transfer assets. Conversations prepare the heirs. Most people have the first. Almost no one has the second. That's not because you're avoiding it. It's because these conversations, they feel uncomfortable, even while you're healthy and everything's fine. But being temporarily uncomfortable now can prevent disaster later. In 25 years, I've never met a family who regretted having these conversations too early. I've met dozens who waited too long. If you've recognized yourself in 3 or more of these signs, comment prepare, and I'll send you the full question framework that you can use to have this conversation with your family. Because the best time to answer these questions was 5 years ago. The second best time is this week.